You know, the White House is more than just a building. It's more than 18 acres of land in Washington, D.C.
Talk about old movies, playing on his phone, admiring the assets of other men. Meanwhile, President Musk can get down to the business of running the country. But a far greater threat is here now. Because that day in January isn't about artificial intelligence. It's about actual stupidity.
Ever wonder what happens when you give a toddler a smartphone? Well, the Lincoln Project just showed us with their new Trump parody ads. It's like watching a 2-year-old try to tweet his way out of a temper tantrum. But wait, it gets better. Our orange friend decides to show off his golfing skills, and let's just say it's a whole lot of embarrassment. From missing the ball more times than he's missed the point of being president, to smashing clubs like a frustrated Hulk. It's a comedy goldmine. You won't believe what he does with his phone at the end. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around for the spectacle of the century. Our favorite orange-tinted golfing enthusiast is about to give us a masterclass in how not to play golf. Picture this: Trump strutting onto the green, his MAGA hat perched atop his wispy hair, like a cherry on a very unstable Sunday. He's got that look in his eye, you know the one. It screams, "I'm gonna make golf great again." But hold on to your clubs, folks, because this is where things start to go downhill faster than Trump's approval ratings.
He did not make a single appeal to a moderate voter, to an independent voter, to a centrist voter, or even to the millions and millions of Republican voters who voted for Nikki Haley this year or Ron DeSantis.
Hi, everybody. Mr. President. Hi, everybody.
In January 2025, the future that generations were warned about will arrive. We know AI will change everything.
Our stable genius lines up for his first swing and whiff! The ball stays put, mocking him with its stillness. Trump's face scrunches up like he just bit into a lemon. He tries again. Swing and a miss. Third time's the charm. Right? Wrong. As the misses pile up, Trump's face goes through more shades of red than a traffic light. It's like watching a toddler try to eat spaghetti with chopsticks. Amusing at first, then kind of sad, then hilarious again. You can almost hear the gears grinding in his head, probably composing tweets about how the wind is fake news and the grass is clearly biased against him. By now, Trump's swinging that club like he's trying to swat invisible flies. His golf partners are awkwardly looking at their shoes, pretending not to notice the presidential tantrum unfolding before them. It's a game of let's all ignore the elephant on the golf course. And boy, is that elephant throwing a fit. Remember all those times Trump bragged about his natural ability for golf? Well, it seems Mother Nature didn't get the memo. He's got more air swings than a broken ceiling fan. If golf balls could talk, this one would be saying, "You're fired." As Trump's frustration reaches its boiling point, we're treated to a display of club throwing that would make John McEnroe blush. The club goes flying, pirouetting through the air like a graceful ballerina. Easily the most elegant thing to happen on this course all day. Well, folks, it looks like our orange-tinted golf star is about to give us a master class in how not to handle social media withdrawal.
That no matter what happens with Joe Biden, no matter what he decides or what happens in the Democratic Party, you can never take your foot off the gas of attacking Donald Trump.
You know, the White House is more than just a building. It's more than 18 acres of land in Washington, D.C.
When did conservative values become about one man? When did faith go from looking upward to looking the other way? Donald Trump doesn't represent the party of Lincoln.
Fresh from his golf course disaster, Trump reaches for his trusty sidekick, his phone. But oh boy, is he in for a rude awakening. Imagine the look on his face when he realizes his favorite toy has been taken away. It's like watching a toddler discover that Santa isn't real, except this toddler is 6 feet tall and has a weird obsession with golden toilets. Poor Donnie can't tweet, can't Facebook, and even TikTok won't let him dance his troubles away. It's a digital ghost town, and Trump's the only tumbleweed rolling through. You can almost see the gears grinding in that golden-haired head of his. How will he tell the world about his unfair treatment now? Who will he rant to about fake news at 3 a.m.? The man's fingers are twitching so hard, you'd think he was trying to send Morse code to his loyal followers. In a moment of desperation, Trump considers using TikTok. Can you picture it? The king of Kafif trying to figure out how to lip sync to Old Town Road while doing the floss dance.
The Lincoln Project salutes Vice President Donald Trump. As Vice President, Trump will finally have the time to do the things that make him happiest.
It's the place where Americans look for leadership when the night is at its darkest and when the dawn breaks brightest.
Talk about old movies, playing on his phone, admiring the assets of other men. Meanwhile, President Musk can get down to the business of running the country.
It's a commitment to the Republic and to our sacred Constitution.
Now that's a video I'd pay to see. But alas, even TikTok won't touch him with a 10-foot selfie stick. So what's a former tweeter-in-chief to do? Well, in true Trump fashion, he starts mumbling about fake news and witch hunts to his reflection in the black screen. It's like watching a one-man show where the star forgot all his lines and decided to improvise with conspiracy theories.
Joe Biden says he cares about law and order. He says he believes in our institutions, our safety, and the rule of law. So why is Joe Biden publicly appearing on stage with a convicted felon? We at the Lincoln Project are confident that Donald Trump understands his position. Elon is smarter, wealthier, more charismatic, has a far superior and more successful social media platform and company. But a far greater threat is here now. Because that day in January isn't about artificial intelligence. It's about actual stupidity.
As the panic sets in, Trump's frustration reaches boiling point, and then, in a moment of pure comedic gold, he does what any rational ex-president would do. He hurls his phone into a water hazard. It's a beautiful arc, really. The phone soars through the air, sparkling in the sunlight, before making a satisfying plop as it hits the water. Well, folks, we've had our laughs at Grumpy Trumpy's expense, but let's not forget the real lesson here. While it's hilarious to watch him fumble with golf clubs and throw tantrums, there's a serious side to all this silliness. As one analyst put it, a smart voter is a politician's worst nightmare. So while we're chuckling at Donnie Diaper's latest meltdown, let's remember to stay informed and engaged. Think about it. If Trump can't handle a golf ball, how's he gonna handle the country? It's like asking a toddler to perform brain surgery while eating ice cream. So next time you're feeling down, just remember, you might have 99 problems, but at least you're not the orange turd trying to run a country. And hey, don't forget to vote like your sanity depends on it, because let's face it, it kinda does.